Hey guys, welcome back for Tuesday's workout. Today's going to be a dandy. We have a ladder for you today of muscle cleans and seated shoulder presses. So what that means is you're going to be doing a ladder from 10 to 1. So you're going to do 10 muscle cleans, and then you'll do 1 seated shoulder press. Then you'll do 9 muscle cleans, and then 2 shoulder seated presses. So you're going from 10 to 1 on the muscle cleans, and you're going from 1 to 10 on the seated presses. Every 3 minutes, you're going to do 3 sit-ups, and then you're going to add 3 sit-ups every 3 minutes. So at the 3-minute mark, you'll do 3 sit-ups. At the 6-minute mark, you'll do 6 sit-ups. At the 9-minute mark, you'll do 9 sit-ups. So on and so forth until you hit the 15-minute cap. That means this workout will end in 15 minutes no matter where you end up. Kevin's going to demonstrate a muscle clean with a torpedo, and this can be done with a kettlebell or a dumbbell. The muscle clean catches with locked knees. We really want to be forceful with those hips coming through, and then elbows come through to the front side of our body as quickly as possible. And we're landing in that straight leg position. Kevin's going to demonstrate with a ball. A ball and a plate would be very similar as with a torpedo. And we are going from the ground, and as you can see in that bottom position, he has a nice flat back, slight bend in the knee. And then he'll demonstrate with that with a barbell. Keep that barbell nice and close to our body the entire time. Elbows come through nice and quick. That's where the magic happens here, is elbows come through nice and quickly. You want to make sure that the weight is light enough where you don't have an overarching of your back. Kevin, show it overarch where you're, yes, we don't want that. That can hurt no matter what the weight is. And then the body weight version of this is an Irish get up. An Irish get up is the body weight modification. And you can just hold anything in your hand, whether it's some flour, a pot, anything that you can hold in your hand in the Irish get up. Seated presses. Kevin will demonstrate a seated press. You're in a seated position, nice and tall upper body. We don't want to be leaning back. Legs straight out in front of you. It might be easier if you're in a butterfly position or a straddled position, depending on your flexibility. Really, it's on you. The Indian style position might be a little bit better, or cross leg style might be better. And if you only have a dumbbell, you can do it one-armed and then switch. Make sure you do the same amount on both arms. And the body weight version will be a pike push-up. The farther you have your hands from your feet, the harder it's going to be. And we want to drive, the farther you have your hands, the easier it is going to be, sorry. So as his hands get closer to his feet, it gets more difficult. This is more difficult, and his top of his head wants to hit the floor. Keep your chin nice and attached to your chest. The farther your hands are away, the easier it is. But we still want that butt in the air. We still want that triangle position where our butt is in the air. If our butt becomes too parallel with the floor, then it will just be like a push-up. And every 3rd minute, you're going to do 3 sit-ups. Kevin will demonstrate what an ab mat sit-up is. If you don't have an ab mat, you can easily just put a towel under your back. No matter what, you want to have that lower back engaged the entire time and active. That means you're pressing that lower back against the ground the entire time. Every 3 minutes, you're going to do 3, and then you'll add 3 every 3 minutes. This is a 15-minute workout. If you want to get the whole 15 minutes, maybe you go down the ladder and back up the ladder. Depends on how much weight you have and how hard you're pushing yourself today. Really determine the reps based on how long you want to work. And then after that, we'll get into the strength portion of the workout. Kevin will get started very shortly.
Bye.
Now for the strength portion, we're going to be doing 5 rounds of 10 reverse lunges. Kevin will demonstrate with just body weight. 10 reverse lunges. We're standing upright and then we are reversing back. You want to make sure that you have a big enough step backwards where that front knee is over that front ankle in one straight line, 90-degree angle. One straight line between the knee and the ankle, and that knee joint is making a 90-degree angle. So one straight line between the knees and the ankles, and then a 90-degree angle at both the knee joints. Then you do 10 forward lunges. Instead of stepping backwards, we will just step forwards. Every time you take a step will count as 1 repetition. You'll do 10 reverse, then 10 forward, and then 10 lateral, which will be the most difficult of them all. Stepping out to the side, making sure that front knee is in line with that foot. Have a little bit wider step, Kevin, so that opposite leg can be straight. Yes. We don't want that knee traveling too far outside of that foot when we step. So make sure that you have a nice generous step and that opposite knee and leg are straight. This is going to be the most difficult. Only go as low as your body allows. And then you're going to do 5 burpee to jumping knee tucks. 5 burpee to jumping knee tucks. Kevin will do a burpee, stand and jump up, land in that semi-squat, and then again. If you need to take a step back on those burpees, that's fine. And if the jumping knee tuck is too demanding, just stick with the burpee. Kevin will demonstrate how to hold a barbell, how to hold a torpedo and hold a ball when you do each of the lunges. He'll quickly demonstrate each. We have a reverse lunge, then we have our forward lunge. You can hold it one-handed and then maybe reverse every 5 steps since you're doing 10. And then with the side lunge, you're going to want to hold whatever you're holding with 2 hands. It's definitely going to be proper protocol with the side lunge to hold whatever you're holding with 2 hands. And then with a barbell, you can choose to keep it in the front rack position or put it in the back rack position. So front rack would be there, or if you want, you could pick it up over your head and then it will be in the back rack and you could stand as well. That'll be a little bit more difficult, especially when it comes to the lateral lunge. You guys enjoy your strength. You're going to do every 3 minutes and 30 seconds. You'll do 10 reverse, 10 forward, 10 lateral, 5 burpee to jumping knee tucks. You'll rest with the remaining time, and then you'll begin again. Every 3 minutes and 30 seconds, you'll do that for 5 rounds altogether. Have fun. We'll see you back for Wednesday's workout. Remember to wear pink.